At Bulldog Burger, we take the burger game to the next level, like the Freshman 15, stacked with panko fried mozzarella. Unleash your appetite.
Being a parent, especially for the first time, with that comes a lot of self-doubt. As a dad, I just try to lead by example. When you're trying to be the best person that you can be, your kids see that, and then they emulate that.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning as always, and thank you so much for tuning in to Mississippi Live Weather this morning out there on your Thursday morning. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. Thanks again for tuning in. I've been gone a few days, but our chief meteorologist, Matt Laupon, has kept you well covered in the morning, and now I'm back, so good morning to you. Here's a live look out the door this morning. We're dealing with a lot of clouds out there. We dealt with a lot of rain yesterday. If you had to get out in that, I am sorry. I did too. It was that pesky rain, maybe moderate rain at times that just kept on going. It was cold, just not weather you want to be out and about in. And that is exactly what yesterday was. Today, a little bit of a different story, not tracking any rain, but the clouds still are here. Take a look at this over in Oktibbeha County. On the campus of Mississippi State University, still tracking out a lot of clouds out there this morning, and temperatures near 50 degrees. So still a little bit cooler as you're headed out the door, but things are about to really cool off as we head into Halloween. So enjoy the 40s and 50s as the start while we have them. Here's another live look over in Winona. Same story, different place. Lots of clouds out there and temperatures in the upper 40s in Winona. So some of us dealing with the 40s this morning, a lot of us near that 50-degree mark. Take a look at this. Your temperatures out the door this morning. 40s and 50s. 50 in Oktibbeha County, like we just said, 50 in Louisville, 50 over in Grenada County, 48 up in Marshall County for Holly Springs, 49 in Lee County for Tupelo, 50 in Amory, 50 in Vernon. So all of us near that 50-degree mark, no matter really where you go out there this morning. Your first 12 hours ahead, you can expect temperatures to be sitting still in the 40s over your next hour. And then we'll start our climb from there. Temperatures eventually getting into the middle 50s by 11, and we're only going to be topping off near 60 today. So another pretty cool fall-like day out there, and definitely well below average for this time of year. Lots of clouds to start off the day before they slowly clear out as we head into the back half of your day. Temperatures eventually getting back into the 40s as we head 8 o'clock and on. And as clouds clear out, we're looking at a very chilly night ahead as we head into tomorrow morning. Take a look at what's ongoing on more region-wide on satellite and radar this morning. Here's that low pressure system that gave us that rain yesterday. You can still see the rain wrapping around that system and then extending all the way down into portions of central Tennessee and even central Alabama as well. This low pressure system has moved well off to the north and east, now mainly impacting places like Kentucky and all the way up into New York and Pennsylvania. So we're not dealing with it anymore. However, we're still dealing with some clouds kind of blowing off of that system out there this morning. Here's some good news as we put this into motion for your afternoon ahead. Clouds are going to slowly start to make their way out of our area, and I think we could see some sunshine finally coming back into the picture as we head noon and on. So that is some good news. However, with sunshine, then turns to clear skies, and we'll see that as we head overnight into your Friday morning. Because of clear skies, light winds, and some cold temperatures, we're looking at the potential for some patchy frost out there for your Friday morning. So we'll talk more about that coming up in the next half of the show, but just know a cold start to your Halloween is in store. Going into your Friday, I'm tracking a lot of sunshine out there. It's still going to be a chilly Halloween, but still lots of sunshine, not as much cloud cover as we saw today. We will see, however, clouds build back with our next system going overnight and into your Saturday morning. Very small rain chances out there for the weekend. If you have any plans, I'll be talking exactly when you can expect them coming up next. We'll take it more hour by hour throughout your weekend to track those next rain chances. Again, they're not a lot out there, but we're tracking about a 10% chance. So I'll talk you through that going into your weekend forecast. And of course, a full look at your Halloween forecast. It's all coming up right after this.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather this morning. Meteorologist Maggie McAuley. I want to show you some live looks before we get into the forecast because it is cloudy out there if you haven't stepped out the door. This is a live look over in Amory. You can see all of those clouds setting up across the board here in North Mississippi as you're waking up this morning. And I'm going to step off because I want you to notice something else that I'm kind of standing in front of. Take a look at the tops of those trees. Can you see the different leaves finally starting to change? I see some reds and oranges, yellows out there over in Amory. So yeah, the leaves are finally starting to take a turn and change here in North Mississippi. Just to note that that's going to be picking up over our next few weeks. So as we head into November, that's when we start to see peak fall foliage. So of course, if you see the leaves changing over in your neighborhood or your backyard, make sure to send us some good pictures out there through the app. Overall, a cloudy start though to your day. Temperatures near 50 degrees, really no matter where you are, and tracking a lot of clouds. Here's a live look in Saltillo. Same story there, and good to go though on those roadways. Even though we were dealing with a lot of rain yesterday, a lot of those roads have dried up this morning through those MDOT traffic cams. Still seeing maybe some damp roadways out there, but overall a great start to your day compared to how it was yesterday with all of that rain that just continued and continued and continued. Take a look at this. I've been showing you where that low pressure system is that caused us that rain now off to the north and east. We're just dealing with the clouds that will slowly start to build out of the area throughout your day ahead. As for your morning hours, yeah, temperatures near 50, and that'll stick around due to all those clouds, kind of temperatures staying pretty consistent all the way through your 10 o'clock hour. Northerly winds still at play, so still pretty cool morning as you're headed out there. Temperatures eventually in the middle 50s as we head into that 11 o'clock hour. As for high temperatures today, near 60 degrees across the board. 59 in Lafayette County, 62 in Bruce, 61 in Eupora, 60 in Amory, 57 in Hamilton, 57 in Red Bay. A little bit cooler from places like Vernon, Hamilton, Red Bay, Iuka, Corinth, because they'll see that cloud cover clear the latest out of any of us, but still near 60 degrees at best. As we head throughout your day ahead, that's when you can see cloud cover finally start to go away by noon, mainly for northwest Mississippi. I think noon and on is when we start to see that for the entirety of the area. So northeast Mississippi finally starting to see some sunshine as we head into those early afternoon and evening hours. So that's some good news for today. However, it's not the same story as we had overnight. By 10 o'clock, I think we're seeing very clear skies out there, and that stays true as we head overnight into your Friday morning. Because of those clouds clearing out, we will see temperatures drop, bone-chilling temperatures, like I keep saying, out there for your Halloween morning, because it's just going to be straight up cold out there as you're stepping out the door for Friday. Some patchy frost likely. We'll talk about exact temperatures in just a minute, but it's in the 30s, so you know it's cold. As we head throughout your Friday, your Halloween forecast looking good to go. We won't see clouds even build in until we head overnight into your Saturday, and as promised, we'll talk about those weekend rain chances in just a minute. I want you to see this first. Take a look at this. Your low temperatures out there for your Halloween morning in the 30s. Great start to Halloween, right? Cold as can be. We're seeing temperatures the coldest they have been so far this season across the board out there for your Friday morning. And you can see kind of those patches of blue near Water Valley, Bruce, kind of down potentially into Grenada County. Same story over there on the Mississippi and Alabama state line. Those patches of blue are where we could see temperatures drop into the middle 30s. And if you see the middle 30s, you're more likely to see that patchy frost out there for your Friday morning. So I encourage you, if you have some plants you really love and want to keep around out there for Friday morning, cover them up, bring them inside, put them in the garage, because likely to see some patchy frost, especially in those outlying areas early on your Friday morning. Definitely cold out there. Nonetheless, as you're headed out out, you're going to want the coat, and you're probably going to need it no matter when you're headed out there for your Halloween forecast. Temperatures, again, starting off in the 30s for a lot of us, ending up in the middle 50s by 11 on your Friday, and then 60s are back for your afternoon. So nice afternoon ahead. Still seeing a lot of sunshine out there. Temperatures in the 60s. But as we head overnight, or we head into those evening hours, I should say, those trick-or-treating hours, temperatures will fall back into the 50s and eventually into the 40s the later you stay out. So if you're headed out for those trunk or treats on actual Halloween day, or just trick-or-treating around your neighborhood, your kids are going to need the coat. You're going to need the coat. It's going to be chilly out there for our Halloween. Let's talk about your weekend ahead. Saturday and Sunday, high temperatures stay in the 60s. So that's some good news if you like the cooler conditions, or maybe you're headed out to a pumpkin patch, anything. It's more fall-like weather out here this weekend. Clouds still sticking around, a mix of sun and clouds, staying cool, and a small shower chance is what we're saying out there for your weekend. So let me show you what exactly we're tracking. I think Saturday, the start of the day, the front half of the day, looking very good to go. Lots of clouds out there. It's as we head into the early, really later afternoon, early evening, when we could start to see a few light showers mix in from this next system that comes into play. And it's going to be continuing overnight. I think the majority, if we do see any rain, will be overnight and then kind of out of here by your Sunday. I don't think this should impact your plans too much, but just know, yes, a passing shower chance is likely as we head later in the day on Saturday and then into those overnight hours, kind of heading out of here by Sunday. Throughout the day on Sunday, we'll see clearing and more sunshine as we head throughout those sunset hours. And remember, as we head Saturday night into Sunday, we're looking at the time changing. So we will fall back as we head into Sunday. You'll gain an hour of sleep. Make sure to change those alarm clocks. Don't want to hear you're late to work or church on your Sunday morning, because I told you right here the time's going to be changing. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're looking at temperatures staying in the 60s today, tomorrow, throughout your weekend ahead. As we head into next week, that's when the story does change a little bit. We'll see temperatures rise eventually near 70 as we head into Wednesday. And hey, that is more around average for this time of year. These 60-degree temperature days are about 10 degrees below where we should be. So eventually getting back around average as we head into our next work week. Make sure to stick with us. We'll be live one more time this morning at 7:30. I'll be tracking out, again, a full look at everything you need to know going into your Halloween forecast. And we'll also take one more look at Hurricane Melissa, historic Hurricane Melissa, that has been just going through the Caribbean, is now moving into the Atlantic. We'll have the latest on that system coming up at 7:30.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.